What is up, my dudes? As of a day or two ago, the verbal NDA for Ashes of Creation Alpha 1 has been removed. There have been many different comments on the subreddit, on the Discord, and even people from my own community on my stream about the stuff that they've experienced during the alpha. Now, keep in mind that this is a true alpha. This is not like, oh, we're alphaing the game, it's almost done. It's like, this is not a new world alpha, right? This is a real alpha. There are systems that are not complete. There are classes that are not added. There's many things that still need to be added into the game. But so far, it seems like people have been enjoying the game for what it has to offer. There has been slight criticisms when it comes to like rubber banding and things like that, and small issues with like technical stuff, but this is all something that's going to be worked out as time goes. The stuff that is available, people have not found a whole lot of issues. They have found that the changing of the environment as nodes progress is working and is farther along than what people most expect, and that the classes that are available do work pretty well. One of my viewers, his personal experience with mages, he said the mages felt really great because everything wasn't instancast, everything wasn't channeled. It felt very variety in the kind of spells that you had, not a single type of thing. So it felt fun to try to move those things in between and work out what works well for that class. There's also a really interesting way about how quests work. Quests are not as they are as a typical MMO where there's a giant exclamation point popping out of their head, but most of them are just walking up to an NPC and saying, hey, what do you have? Oh, do you have a problem? Ask them some questions. And if you go down the right line of speaking to them, they might offer you a quest. Or you can find items in the game that have unique interactions with NPCs. If you did not have that item and you talk to an NPC, nothing might happen. But if you come back, talk to them again with a new item, it can unlock something. Now, it doesn't directly tell you what they do, which is actually really great because I am personally tired of like hand-holding in a lot of video games and MMOs where they always tell you what to do, go here, exclamation point, you gotta go do this thing. It's really just about more exploring the world and talking to the environment and people in the environment and getting things from them, which is really great. That's probably the biggest thing that I've loved hearing about the removal for the verbal NDA. I'm excited about that. Other than that, it seems like people's expectations have been pretty good. However, this is a true alpha. So for anyone who is looking forward to like the actual video coming out from players in a month or 2 months, I believe now, a month and a half, it's gonna be alpha. And this has some negatives and positives, right? There are a lot of people who are gonna make this their first impression because it is gonna be a first impression for a lot of people. But a lot of people are not gonna temper their expectations and say, well, this is alpha. This is not what the game is going to be. This is what the game is now. So it'll be kind of interesting to see like where these things go. However, like I think that in a way, the people who are upset about the current state of the game or who think that it's done because it's in alpha and probably step away is probably going to be an overall positive thing for the community because people have mentioned in the alpha, if you're looking for a Guild Wars, ESO, WoW, Final Fantasy 14 thing going on, this is not the MMO for you. And I'm actually really glad that that's the case because I've been done with WoW. I was never interested in ESO or Guild Wars 2. I tried to do 14. I didn't get into it. But I really enjoyed stuff like ArcAge and BDO. So I hope that those things that I love from those are what are going to be prevalent in this. And the systems that they talk about, the systems that people are experiencing seem to be really good. And I'm happy to finally like get some information about it that is not stuck behind NDA and people wearing anonymous masks and accounts letting out information. So it'll be really cool. Anyways, we have a month and a half, like I said, until we get some actual gameplay out from people that are not developers or not the studio. So man, I can't wait. I wish it would come faster, but it is what it is. And that'll be it. So anyways, thank you everybody for coming out and watching. Appreciate you guys spending your time here. I will be live on my Twitch and all of my socials are also in my description. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, go down into the description and get that. But I will see you all later. Have a good day.